Hey everybody, it's Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. If you can hear me, give me a hello. and So yeah, I was checking to see if anyone could hear me. I was trying to use my microphone, but we're back. Anyways, it's Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. There's a coupon we have attached to the website today. It's save 10% off the first $20. We do have a variety of fish and shrimp available today. If there's anything you want to see, you can always head to our shop button. You can take a look, and we can always go to those specific tanks. And I really have to get my fish to stop moving these corals everywhere. Hey, Rage Exotics. I was trying to see if people can hear me, but no one's really responding. Here, hold on, hold on. I'm going to click this in. Can you still hear me? Not anymore? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to get that from the first group of people, but yeah, crickets. But yeah, remember to grab those coupon guys. They're good. 10% off of the first $20. I did pick up a few fish today. Did you see my DM on here? No, I didn't see any DMs. No, I was talking to a few people about a few fish. We did get a couple longfin Plecos in. Okay, no problem. Yeah. But yeah, I know from yesterday we left off. I had to go stop by my breeder. I finally got over there. We picked up 10 albino Cory cats. We didn't get them listed. I forgot. I was kind of busy um, with some customers today. Yeah, we can see the plecos. So I put the albinos over here on this side. So here's a little baby albino girl. Well, I don't know if it's a girl or not, but she's a little albino longfin. They're gonna be $15. Oh, there's the other. That one's slightly bigger in the back. Let's see if we can get her to come forward. Yes. Well, the betas that I showed yesterday. But yeah, this is our long fin girl right here. Beautiful little long fins. We have more lemon blue eyes over here. And there should be something else in here. That's a Coley Loach. Oh yeah, then I'll show you. I'll show you in a second. I also have some chocolate long fins. I just forgot the tank that I put them in. There's also some calico super reds, but that's that 397 that disappeared. See if we can get them forward over here. I swear, plecos are the worst fish when you're trying to show them off. Here we go. So this one is the calico super red calico longfin. Yeah, so the longfin albinos, the lemon blue eyes, the albinos are all $15. The super red calicos are 30. There he is, right there. We can see him. I wish I could get my camera to get clearer. But we have him for 30, and I don't know where my regular longfins are. All right, and then Rage Exotics. Let's look at some of the new the new plecos that came in yesterday. I mean, bettas that came in yesterday. Whoa. We have this little gold girl over here. There she is. They're not in the shop. I forgot to upload them to the shop. That was my fault today. I was just super busy. I had a ton of customers. I just lost track of time. Here is a Hellboy. That's a really cute Hellboy. The next one we have is this is a female blue avatar. So these guys, they're gonna go for $20. I'm gonna call these the female selects because they are so fantastic looking. Um, we have another gold female over here. No male avatar, just a female, and I got a really dark one, and I have another Hellboy over here. Yes, she can. She can be. I just separated them because she was such a nice fish that I wanted to be able to display them. And then over here, of course, we got our females, and we got a ton of females in this week. Yeah, I'll go back to her. Which one did I show you? The Hellboy. So here, let's write this down. This Hellboy, he's a B5. It's the second one that I showed. He's going to be $25. So yeah, and then the female over here. She's gonna be 20. The ranchus are $60 this week. There he is. I knew I had an escapee. Yeah, yeah. The females are 20. Females right here. The selects are 20, and the male, this guy, the Hellboy, that's a male. He's going to be 25. He's just a regular male. The females are going to be 20 this week. This one right here. The rest of the females in tank 15, they're going to be $16, like always. But yeah, I have an escapee over here. I knew. Here he is. You see him over there? He jumped out of the beta wall. So here, let me set him up. let me put him back where he belongs. Bam. You want to see the females in the regular tank? There. This is the other male that jumped into the guppy tank. Silly boy. I knew he was missing. All right. So let's take a look. I do have some really good females. I did pull them out for the selects because I still wanted to keep a lot in here. But this one female right here, the black ranchus, they just been a little bit sad. The bigger ranchus, I think, might be pushing them around a little bit. But yeah, I have this female over here. She's been actually really catching my attention. I love her tails. You can see she kind of has those little iridescent blue spokes. Yeah, yeah. Let me finish up with Panther over here, so she can see some of the females. Yeah, there's a couple one over here. So this week they came in with a lot more orange. And there's another. I believe this is a gold. One of the other gold females. But she has a lot more blue on her body. And yeah, like I said, you can add as many fish as you want. Remember, we have the coupons today, so you save 10% off of the first $20. But yeah, we could pop as many in a box. They all ship for the same rate, $25. So if you want to pick out a few fish, yeah, we can always pick them out. But yeah, there's a lot of cute girls today. I don't know what it is about this tank. I keep wiping this tank down and it always gets covered in crud. All right, let's go see the goldfish. Yeah, so there's the big red and white ranchu. He seems to be doing really well. His little red buddy back there. The black one is just sitting in the flower pot. Yeah, so yeah, he hasn't seemed so well. Yeah, I'm gonna move him over here, and I'm gonna deal with him in a minute. But yeah, he's just been swimming funny. Yeah, he's just been very very derpy. Yeah, but yeah, I think because that Molly's beating him up now. Yeah, I think because he's swimming so weird that the other fish are just kind of pushing him around, and he hasn't been feeling well. So hopefully, keeping him isolated for a little bit. Let me evict this guy. Keeping him isolated for a little bit. um, we can get them better. But yeah, we're gonna add some salt and some medication and see if we can work with them. Yeah, I'm trying to order more. I really like the quality from the farm. I think they did a really good job with them this week, so I want to get more from this farm. Oh, and I got one more really impressive female beta. If you guys want to see it, I was saving it for Mystery Creek, but I don't know where she is. The other one was an Oranda. That other fish you saw there, that's an Oranda. And I'm pretty sure that one was a call that that the breeder gave to me. Yeah. Yeah, because that's one of the ones that I bought. That Oranda right there, she's really cute. I like her body shape. I like her fins. I like her activity levels. But yeah, this one seems to struggle with his swim pattern. He seems to be really sluggish too. But yeah, this female right here. Let's see if I can get her to pop up. There she is. You ready for this? This one is an avatar, but I'm pretty sure this one's a blacklight. This thing is solid black with a few iridescent little iridescent scales on her body. No, she's been really nice. Like I said, she's just here because like I feel like her quality is a little bit higher than the rest of the other females. So I just added her to like my special select section. But beautiful. I pulled her out yesterday. I put her under light for everybody to see her. But yeah, she's pitch black. Pitch black, iridescent scale. She almost looks like a shadow. Here, let's get her a little bit closer. But yeah, she is beautiful. That's why I put her under the select category. Because I think she's very special. And then we have this other gold girl over here. And I love that. You see the spokes on her tail? The little star shapes? That's what makes them real special. All right, yeah, quick brief. Yeah, let's look at some female betas. But yeah, if anyone wants to add some betas to the cart, let me know. We can start adding some. I don't know why I put my stick down. But yeah, we got a lot of these little orange Nemo type ones right here. I guess candied Nemo is what some people call them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna select a pair for breeding. Like, there's a big female here who's full of eggs. But I'm just trying to find one that'll match. But one that's been really catching my eye in the regular tank is this girl in front of me. Because she has the little star spokes on her caudal fin. You can kind of see them. That sounds so complicated. That's gonna be cool though. If once you get pictures of those things, let me know. And yeah, will you send me a DM on the Plecos? Yeah, I'll send you a DM. And my breeder has a ton of those. I only took a few because that's all I wanted to bring. I was limiting myself. I put myself on a budget because I could easily go to his house and spend like $400. Um, but I wanted to prevent that this week. I really want to buy my greenhouse, so I need to save some money. Oh, I'm sorry. My All right, so Panther, let me start with you. I'm sorry, I touched the screen and I missed your thing. So blue tail, black outline. I am so sorry, but yeah, let's see if we can find her. Blue tail, black outline. Let's see. Hmm. I'm sorry, that always happens. Let me take this pot out. And this magnolia leaf. Oh, 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 oh. Let me see. Can you come forward? Let me get my net and let me get a bucket of water. Yeah, they're all really beautiful. I'm trying to find one for Panther right now. There's my blueberry girl. Grab the blue and white. Yeah. Yeah, that's my blueberry girl. she's Yeah, she's been MIA for a few weeks and I found her. So let me start something real fast. I'm gonna set you guys down right here. So quick reef, I'm gonna pop this blueberry girl over here with the gardener eye, and that'll be your fish. All right, Panther, work with me. Let's see if we can find this girl. You tell me when she pops up on screen, and I will catch her. I will catch her quick. I see this one. This one has a black outline on its tail, but it doesn't have the blue. You see her? But she does have that spoke pattern that I've been talking about. You see it at the edge of her tail? Okay. Sorry, girl. Is it this one? Let me move her. Not all of you. Sorry. Do you want me to put her to the side so we can decide if we want to keep her or not? No? All right. No, I don't have any snails like that this week. Yeah, that'll help if I knew. Because yeah, I just wasn't. I wasn't looking. I wasn't paying attention when bottom towards the back. So her, because she just came forward. Okay, I'm gonna get her. I got her, and I'm gonna put this one to the side. Okay. Okay, we're gonna pull her. She's gonna go in the holding. All right. See if we can find another one for you. That one's interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll just let Panther finish picking out her fish or their fish, and then we'll move on to yours. That one's also very unique looking. Has the blue outer edge. Okay, all right. Did I show before I leave? Did I show you this one female crown tail that we have over here? Yeah, I liked her fin. She was very nice. All right, I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna. Right now, I'm laying on my tummy, so we're gonna get up. All right, Panther. But we're gonna take your fish, and your fish is gonna live over here with the balloon belly mollies for now. All right. So, Rage Exotics. Let's take a look at some of the males. What color are you thinking? Because right now we have some lavenders, so double lavenders. Uh, placots. A lot of Dumbos in this week. The Hellboys, I have those. And then I think, oh, let me grab him. I have this guy right here. Oh, he got his tail bit. Maybe it was the wrong tank to put him in. I'm going to put him up here. Looks like the Garami got him. Can I see Hellboy number 2? Hellboy. So this is first Hellboy right here. And then the second Hellboy was over here. This one has a lot more blue on his tail. So I like him. He's big, he's beefy, he's bold. I love the blue on him. I love the blue. Oh, Avatar female, she's right here. She is a beauty, though. She is absolutely beautiful. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I can put them together. I think that's what happened last time too. And then this Hellboy right here, he's a little smaller, but what I like is he has some of that spoking on his tail that almost looks like a star. I feel like that's something that if you bred, you might be able to get those traits to show a little bit clearer over time. The best example I have of that is this fish is going to Didi, but yeah, you see when it spreads out its tail, it has those beautiful little spokes. I used to breed bettas. I'm gonna start again probably this week. But yeah, that beautiful spoking on its tail. Let's see if we can get her to flare out. It looks like a beautiful little star when it's fully open. There it is. You see it? It looks like a little star. That's perfect. So that's what I like about him. I like that he looks like yeah. We can go to the Angels. But yeah, that's what I like about him. He has that starting. So I think you can breed that out and get that to really show. Is it hard? It's very time consuming. Because I normally set the males up in a 5-gallon bucket. I add heater. I add magnolia leaves over there. I have. I heat them, and once he makes his bubble nest, I give him his female, and then they have to go through that whole process. When do I get more placots? When I have more space. It looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10 spaces open. So probably like 2 weeks. I just gotta sell off some of these fish that I got this week, and then I can get more. I try to keep 30 males on hand every week. Because even though they're self-contained and they got their own filtration systems, it's still a lot of work because I got to pull each one of these containers and give them a scrub every couple days. But what are you thinking, Rage? You don't like the bettas this week? I said I enjoy the Hellboys. I like the fact that their scales are so small; it almost looks like they have skin. The Avatar female's nice, but the Blacklight female is even nicer. Let me grab my container real fast. Yeah, but let me show you this. Let me show you the female that I have over here. Oh, she is fighting me. All right, sweetie, we got you. All right. All right, you ready to take a look at this one? Under the light. See if I have a better light and more water. So yeah, this one's an Avatar, but this one's closer to a blacklight. And when I say blacklight, it's a breed that I used to get from Indonesia, and they're super, super dark. But they have those iridescent scales that make them pop. But I mean, this is the fish underneath the light, and you can still see that that black like overtakes that body. Yeah, this one is beautiful. Yeah, it's a female. It's okay. But I'm going to switch my hands, go to my dominant hand. But yeah, what I like is no matter how bright the tank is, and it's beautiful. Can you claim the Hellboy #2 with the blue on his tail? And her, if she's available, yeah. If you want her, she's $20. And #2 Hellboy with the blue on his tail, he should still be available. So you want to go for both of those? Yeah, I'm always interested in looking at people's fish and bringing them. I like working with a lot of local breeders. Um, so yeah, as long as we can make it work out, we make it work out. All right, I'm going to set these guys side by side, and we're going to take a picture of them together. Come on, both get in the picture. All right. So this is going to be Hellboy and Blacklight. I'm going to call it a Blacklight. So he's 25, she's 40, so $45 for the pair, 45, quantity one. Um, we'll worry about that other female later. So let's pin this to the board. All right, so these pairs are ready for you to go. You can purchase them. Your question is, so what I do is, because I feel like they don't like getting shipped with 100% oxygen. So there you go. Panther, you got your fish. What I do is I kind of hold the bag loosely in my hand and I drop my oxygen tank. I drop the line in there and I kind of bubble the water up a little bit. And then with the bag still open, I will fill it with air and then I'll close it. So I feel like there's like a 50-50 mixture of like ambient air and oxygen. And they tend to do better like that. When I ship them with 100% oxygen, I feel like they don't do so well. Oh, you can see he's mad. But yeah, it's one of those things you got to get a feel for. So Panther, we're gonna take your avatar female, and we're gonna set her in. Oh yeah, I put quick reef over here, so she's over here. You can just ship them with ambient air. You can do it. I do it for safety reasons because if any of my fish ever get stuck in transit for more than 2 or 3 days, I want to make sure that they have enough oxygen to survive. But I'm pretty sure when I get them shipped from Indonesia, they just close the bag up with regular oxygen. They don't even send water practically. I'll get a bag that has like that much water, just enough to keep the fish wet. But I responsibly, I don't want to do that to my fish. Yeah, yeah, you can always send pics of your fish. But for now, I'm going to write this down because this one is Panther and this one is Quick Reese. All right. What other plecos do we have? Right now, we have the 397s. We have lemon blue eyes. We have a couple long fins. I believe there is the calico ones over here, the super red calicos, long fins. We do have the baddest in this week. If anyone's interested in baddest, you can purchase them directly from the shop. You don't have to wait in queue. There it is. So anybody who's waiting in the chat, I mean, you can always go to the shop and you can purchase fish directly from the shop, and we'll just mark it off, and we'll save the fish for you. And it ships out Monday. Ships out tomorrow afternoon. Oh, there he is. You know what I'm gonna do, Panther, I'm actually gonna pull that fish out just to get a better view of it. Um, where did I put my container? Here it is. But yeah, I brought these in because I really want those long fin genetics. And all the plecos can be bred together. So the albinos, the super reds, calico, lemon, blue eyes, they're pretty much all just color morphs of each other. So as long as you have one, you can always breed them together. And I can try to see if I can get that long fin to express itself. All right, Panther, you ready? This is going to be the first one. This is going to be Pleco 397. So this week I have them on special. They're $40. I have 3 of them available. Yeah, if you're interested, let me know. We can pop them. We can pop them in the group. Well, in the you can pop them on the screen. All right, and then here's his partner. All right, this one right here is Longfin Calico Super Red. And these guys are $30 this week. A very beautiful fish. Yeah. Yeah, we have 3 of these available this week. Yeah, send me the pictures. I'll take a look at them. Oh, these guys are practically indestructible. I've had the tiger. I've had him for about maybe a month now. Yeah, they do fine. I mean, my temperature in my shop, we run a little bit cooler, so we're about 75 degrees, and they do fine. My breeder, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, you have to try really hard to kill these things. But the color on the tiger is phenomenal. And at $40 for this week, you can't beat that deal. $30 for the super red, and then 15 for everybody else. I know somebody else was interested in the entire group, but there's more of these to go around. I get them from my breeder. Oh, there's the other one. Which one didn't make it? Yeah. But here is the. Oh, he's gonna run. He's gonna run. There he is. But that is a regular chocolate longfin. Come on, buddy. Just come a little bit closer. There it is. Oh, your little girl, she's doing good. She's right here. She is so beautiful. I'm so happy that you bought her. But yeah, if you guys are interested, again, we have the Plecos. But yeah, if you want to see them again, uh, L397 and then Calico Super Red over here. And they live over here in tank. What tank is this? Did I erase my numbers? 14. So tank 13. No, you can send me a message, and when I get off of the live, it'll just tell me that I have some messages to read, and I can read it from there. Yeah, I'll keep in touch with you. Just send me a message. I said we'll get them treated. I'll probably order more. I'll probably try to get them bigger because I do feel with the goldfish too. Um, when I buy them young, they're cheap, but they're also really sensitive. So I find it's better for me to order the larger ones, like this guy, when they're about 2.5, 3 inches, and they fare way better. But yeah, you see, he's just yeah. We're probably gonna give him some antibiotics, but yeah, that's not a normal mobility for him. That's weird. Oh, I forgot to mention. Also, if you guys are looking for like, I'm pretty sure this is a big Dumbo female platinum. She's massive. She is a big girl. But yeah, she's going to be under the $16 category. But yeah, I thought this was a male. I almost put her in the male containers. But her fins, if you look at her fins, they're short. And then if you look at our males, the male's fins are way bigger. But honestly, since I have that one and I have her, I might make them a quick little breeding project to get more platinums out of them. Yeah, absolutely. Send me your information. Again, I work with a ton of breeders all around the country. Um, we talk almost every week, and we try to bring in as many fish as possible. Like I bring in fish every week. We brought in the bettas this week. Well, last week I brought in the plecos this week, and I have to make another order for next week. Because if I don't keep fish coming into the shop, it starts to get really sad. So I always have to keep this place filled. We're gonna be on as long as there's people on the live, but usually I hang out until around 10 o'clock, and I gauge it from there. Oh no, Central Time. I'm in Texas. Yeah, so we still got time. We still got time together. I'm just outside San Antonio, Texas. Well, yeah, but it was only 10% off of the first $20, and I think the first purchase you made was over, right? Let me see. Can I go back and check that out? Sold. Yeah, Panther, because the first one we made was 57.75. So yeah, it would have taken that coupon. So you're gonna have to do it from the other account to claim that second coupon. I don't know. They told me that that's something that keeps happening, but once it gets checked out, that should correct itself. I don't know why that happens. I've been talking to Palm Street about it, and they're aware. But yeah, even if there's a mistake, I'm hoping that if I contact someone and say, "Hey, it didn't charge you shipping," they would let me run that transaction through. But again, if there's anything, oh, angels, sorry, angels. So yeah, these guys are on special this week. Normally they're $10, but we're doing them three for 25, so $8 a piece. We have a lot of silver angels. We have some discus. We have a little discus right here, little discus boy. He's been doing really well. There's a couple marbled. So there's a marbled right there. That is a German blue ram. That is the biggest German blue ram you're ever going to see. I'm going to trade that with one of my friends to see if we can breed more of them. But yeah. Yes, I do want to get the black rams, but through the vendor, they're so expensive. Like they are crazy expensive, even for me to bring in. So even if I try to sell them, they would be somewhere in between $30 to $50. No blush angels this week. I think these are mostly marbled and silver. And I think that one is leopard. It has that little skin pattern on it. But all these fish were locally bred, and that's what I like about them. They're super hardy. They eat really well. They accept all types of foods. Like that one's very. Like you can see that scaling on them. Kind of has that pearl scaling on them. No, I didn't even try to become a qualified or what do you call that? No, to get my little tag of being a preferred seller. I just sold fish. I hit my shipping deadlines, and yeah, any issues we handle them really quick. No, there's that marbled right there. There's this one right here, and then there's one more right there. So we have three. Are the fees? No, not really. I mean, everywhere charges fees. Even my own website charges me fees. The worst fees I have ever gotten were through eBay. eBay took so much of my sales. Um, it was really hard to make a living with the eBay. Yeah, with the eBay. So when Palm Street came along and they talked about their fees and all the stuff that they do, I was like, I'm down with that. That's fair. They're opening up my audience. It's a wider audience. There's more sales here. I love the community. I love the interactiveness of the Palm Street Live. Um, so yeah, I would pay the premium. I would pay the fees just to be part. Okay, but yeah, I think yeah, I get my money's worth through Palm Street. They do good by me, and I do good by them and by the customers. As cheesy as that sounds. Yeah, the only thing you have to be ready for is actually packing the fish. That is a process in and itself. I start prepping boxes from 6 in the morning, and I usually end up finishing up labeling and all that stuff by 3 o'clock. And then yeah, usually by 3. So I'm up from 6. I finish packing at 3, and then I drive all the packages to the post office at 4:30, so they get picked up at 5. Yeah, it's tough, but I think the biggest part of this business is customer service. I mean, I couldn't survive without you guys coming here, enjoying the lives, buying products, um, the interaction. Like, yeah. So, yeah, even if we have a shipment or an order that goes awry, I make sure that I'm quick to either offer the refund or I try my hardest to send you another fish. Yeah. It's tough, but yeah. One thing I tell people too, because I sell a lot of products to a lot of the local fish stores in town, and I tell them all, my biggest thing is my reputation. I want to have a reputation where I can be a trusted seller, a trusted buyer. So I'm not going to shortchange people. So I'm not going to sell one person a product for less and then charge you more. All of my products throughout town, they're all the same price. Even I sell them for the same price, if not a little bit higher, because I saw online. Um, but it's all to be fair. It's all to be fair. That's my rant. Sorry. But yeah, if there's any fish that you guys want to see, let me know. We can always take a walk. We have a lot of interesting fish here. I know one fish I've been pushing really hard are my moray eels. That's because I love them so much. They are the cutest little freshwater eels you're ever going to see. Discus, I have 3 discus in stock this week. Actually, 4 or 6. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, they're all red turquoise. So there's a small baby one over there. This one's slightly bigger, starting to get more color. He's getting a lot more brave. So he actually comes up to me when I come up to the tank. They're $60 this week, unfortunately. But you do get the 10% coupon off of the first $20 that you spend. If you want to buy the group of them, I will cut you a deal. But yeah, we got the 1, 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure 4's back there. So there should be a 5th one. There should be a 5th one lying around. But yeah, we treat them really good. They get a ton of blackworms. They get a ton of Daphnia. They get high protein flakes and pellets. They get their weekly water change. We water change their water with city water, so we adjust them to that high pH. I top off with RO water to kind of help regulate the pH, so it doesn't get too high for them. But I'm pretty sure right now they're in water that's about 7.6. And again, they've been doing really well. You can see their body condition. No, I keep the blackworms. I keep them in cooled RO water, and I add a little drop of prime just to help with the ammonia buildup. But again, you see that body condition. It's good weight, good color so far. Very active fish, very inquisitive fish. Yeah. But that's what I like. I like when I come up to my tanks and my fish actually respond to me. They actually want to come. They want to see what's going on. And they do really well. These guys got so much tilapia yesterday, it wasn't even funny. There's never any pressure to buy anything. You can always come, you can always hang out. If you want to see fish, ask me to see fish. I will talk about the fish, but yeah, never any pressure to buy anything. We do sell blackworms. We sell 2 teaspoons for $5. Usually, when I ship them, if they're going to ship 2 days, I usually build a separate compartment in the shipping box. Something where I can put an ice pack in there and keep them cool. But yeah, we order about a pound of blackworms every week. And between selling them and feeding the fish in the shop, we burn through them really quickly. Refrigerators. There it is. There we go. But yeah, I can if you get more bettas, I can add the price of the blackworms into that. But yeah, it's $5 for 2 teaspoons. And the fish absolutely love them. They go crazy for them. The biggest pain in the butt when it comes to these guys is washing them. You have to wash these. They get really stinky really fast. And I'm going to give this to the discus. They are alive, yes. But yeah, discus are the fish that I come here and I feed twice a day because they need it. Them and the Raciboras. See a little hungry boy go? Yeah, these are blackworms. They're live and they absolutely love them. And there's a small female Pistogramma cockatoide over there. But yeah, they love the worms. It really wakes them up. Everybody's a fan. But no more tilapia for him. He loves tilapia. I've also seen him eat a snail. Can you show you what? The what water? What I keep the blackworms in? I mean, you can even use city water, but I use RO water. So here we go. I just get RO water from my RO filter, and we pop this in the refrigerator. We cool it down, and we do the water change. But you can use city water and just add the chlorinator. Cause that's what we do too. So we have prime in the refrigerator. So even if I do use city water to wash them out, we put a few pops of prime in there, and it keeps them fresher. It keeps them fresher longer. The other thing we do is we barely cover them with water. See, they're almost dry. Because yeah, they don't want to be submerged. They need access to oxygen. So yeah, we want to make sure they have the ability to breathe. Oh, my throat got itchy. Yeah, no lids too, because they have to be able to breathe. I'm going to be honest, the blackworms are the things that require the most need. They're very needy. They're very needy for a trash worm. But yeah, again, if you guys want to check out the shop, you want to see some of the fish that we have in stock, let me know. We can always take a look around. We do have some oddities from around the world. We have the orange chromide. Yeah, no lid, no lid. Yeah, no lid. But yeah, they're very needy. They need to be cleaned. They need to be. You got to pay a lot of attention to them because they'll pollute their water really nasty, and then they'll suffocate. But yeah, they just require so much attention. So every day, first thing we do here is we rinse them out. What do they eat? They eat everything. They literally eat trash. That is their thing. Um, yeah, you can. But yeah, they literally eat trash. So you can feed them. Some people do brown paper towels. You could do leaf litter. You could put a couple fish flakes in there. Um, but yeah, that's their thing. All right, let's find the longfin Plecos. Those are two lemon blue eyes. That is an onion plant. Oh, she's right in front of me. So this is a regular albino, and then over here is the longfin, the longfin albino. And there should be another one. Oh, there she is. I wish you can get the glare off the screen. I wish I could focus. But yeah, we have two of them in stock this week, and they're $15. Yeah, the first one was smaller. So the second one was a little bit bigger, and then we have a bunch of lemon blue eyes. I believe there's a few longfin chocolates, and then over here we were showing off earlier. We have the calico longfins. I wish she would cooperate. There she is, right there. I'll take the first one and some blackworms. Yes, we have Daphne. We have all three of those in stock. So the pleco would be 15. You want the bigger one, right? Oh, you want the smaller one. You want the first one, the smaller one? Um, okay. Yeah. So the pleco will be 15. Daphnia, 2 teaspoons will be $5. I mean, blackworms will be $2. Uh, my brain broke. Um, Blackworms will be $5, 2 teaspoons, and a Daphnia Magna will be $14.99 for a 300 count. Is that okay with you? Because we can check it out on the screen right now, and then we can you can cash in your coupon that saves you the 10% off of the first $20. Okay. Daphnia Magna, it's a small freshwater shrimp that's really easy to breed that we feed to our fish. But yeah, we breed Daphnia Magna. That's what my company started with. So let's do this. Let's take a picture of the little one. So this one's going to be albino longfin, small. We're going to do blackworms and Daphnia. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so 15 for the pleco, $5 for that, and 49. So, all right, I'll take a look at that. I saw some kobutai just sold. So, 34.99 will be the total for this order. So, 34.99. So, $35. Quantity one, shipping is good. Pinned onto the board. Oh, hold on, hold on. Let me go back. So you're going to do the pickup. So let me see if I can edit this. Can I edit this? I cannot. So I'll do it one more time. Click, pleco, blackworm, and Daphnia, 34.99. And you're going to do a local pickup, so shipping's free. Okay? There you go. Okay, so you're all set for the purchase. There was another question here that I wanted to answer. Yeah, Daphne, like I said, we sell them for $15, $14.99. You can keep them in your refrigerator for up to a week, but you want to feed them out before then. If you want to keep them around long term, you set them up in a 5-gallon bucket with aquarium water. You have to feed them green water. There you go. Thank you so much for that purchase. Let me write that here. Blackworm and Daphne. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Um, it's something that it enriches the fish's life. If you have any questions about starting your own Daphnia culture, send me a DM and I can walk you through it. There's also a couple videos on my TikTok that talk about Daphnia cultures, but I have to reshoot that series. Sneak peek, we're going to do a series where I'm going to pop one Daphnia into a 1-gallon jar, and we're going to see how long it takes to grow that population. I've done that before about 2 years ago, and we're going to do it again. Let me go to the shop because someone just bought a kobutai. All right. Um, do you want to add more kobutai to your order? Quick Fox? Or do you want to add anything else to your order? Because yeah, we're still before the orders go out. I do verify with some people because I want to make sure you guys get the most out of the shipping. Shop sold. Click view. Yeah, so Quick Fox, we for some reason it didn't add the shipping, so I have to charge the shipping. The shipping is $24. Um, but I'll get back to you later. How much is the normal price for the first pleco? The Tiger, it's usually $50. I believe that's in the shop. Let me see. Tiger. It is not in the shop. What is happening? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's not in the shop. I don't know why. But yeah, normally they're $50, but this week I'm doing them for $40. I have 3 of them left. You want them? All right. Yeah, let's see if we can pull them up. I said there's always one that lives in Groot's butt. I just saw him, but yeah, let's add that to the board. Okay, you got them. You already have an order coming in, so it's going to be Pleco 397. Price it's going to be $40. We're going to take the shipping off because you already paid for your shipping. Uh, Gonna wait for this message to go away. Pinned and it's on the board. Oh, it's okay. There it is. All right. So Pleco, Tiger goes to Panther. Yeah, it's okay. We can look at the betas. Just let me know when you're ready. You want to look at the female betas or you want to look at the male betas? Females. All right. We are ready to go. Right. Oh, they move around so fast. Okay. Anything you see so far? I said we have this gold female, right? Where did she go? She's right in front of me. No. Okay. What colors are you mostly looking for? Because there's a lot of koi this week, or a lot of multicolors. Yeah. All right, let me grab her. All right. All right, we got our first girl. Let's go back. The one we just got is over here. Hold on. Had a jumper. So this is the girl we just got. See if I can hold her to the side. It's really cute. I wish there was a better way to show her, but yeah. Multicolor, and she has nice color on her tail. A lot of blue with a couple little streaks of red. And the other two that you have are over here with the gardener eye. Because you got the little blueberry girl right there. Little blueberry. And then you have that black light right here. The single one. Yeah, this is the one from earlier. She's there in the back. Ugh. Yeah, these tanks are overfilled right now. I gotta drain some water. I'll see if I can get her to come forward. Leave those disco right here. So far you have this girl, you have these two, and you have this one. So that's 4 girls. So this one goes back. All right. So she is back with her sisters. We're going to take your one right here, and we're going to move her in that system over there. And then one more. All right. Do you want to check out that gold one that I had? Or you still want to stick towards the multicolors? Yeah, I can show you the ranch in a second. Yeah, no gold, but yeah. Tell me when you see a girl you like, and we'll catch her up. I kind of like her blue on her. Kind of has that iridescence look to it. How about this one? This one has a lot of color on it. All right. All right, so that's your last fish for tonight. All right, we got her. All right. And what I'll do is I will tally up this and I will send you the invoice. So someone just bought lavender. Let's see. View Dumbo lavender. All right. No. Yeah, that Dumbo lavender got moved, so it's over here. Yeah, let me see. Hop in the shop real fast. Sold. Picture. View. That's this one, yeah. Hey, Justin. Having a good time over there? All right, so Rage. Actually, no, this one says. I can't pronounce that, but yeah. This is the beta that you got, so we're going to write sold. This is it. Let me try to write that name down. All right. Yeah, we're having a good time over here. We're having a good time, making good friends, selling some cool fish. No, no, I saw. I saw. Yeah, I saw you were alerting me, but yeah, I made sure that I marked that this fish was sold to that person. Thanks, Justin. Um, yeah, you have an additional three females and the blackworms. So let me screenshot this real fast. Yeah, so we'll send you the invoice for that because you have the black light and you have the blueberry girl. So you have the three new ones you picked that we didn't charge you for, and the and the blackworms. All right. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I just might take the day off to go live. Unless there's another coupon tomorrow, I might do it. But if not, I might take tomorrow off. I got to catch up on some fish stuff in the shop. I'll do it now. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna take a picture of this tank. 3 female betta and blackworm. So $53. 53. That's not an auction. All right, gotta go back. $53 and no shipping because you already paid for it. All right, there you go. Your 3 females and blackworms are on the board, ready for you to buy. Congratulations! Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the bettas. I hope you breed and make a bunch of babies. And thank you for everyone who's made a purchase today. Feels good. Boop, boop, boop. So, all right, so we're good here. You need info on what? But yeah, we move all your fish are in tank 3, and we'll get them packed up tomorrow. Blackworms. We're gonna create a separate chamber for them in the box, where we're gonna pop an ice pack under them to keep them cool. We're gonna insulate fish away from the pool pack. Is that better? My mic might be giving up. My mic might be going out tonight. But yeah, we moved all your fish over here. We'll pack your blackworms. We'll separate the blackworms from the fish. Yeah, so again, we're going to pack up your fish tomorrow. We're going to add the blackworms. We're going to create a little section to keep them separate. And they should be good from there. Can you ship on Thursday to arrive on Friday? I know we did that last week or last time we did it. If you want it to arrive on Friday, I have to ship it on Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, it should ship on Friday. If I ship on Thursday, it might get held up in shipping. Ranchus, you patiently waited. Here are the ranchus. So this is my boy. We're homies. Like every time I come up to the tank, he wants to know what's up. Yeah, these are adorable little chicken nuggets that I have here. What is the cheapest fish I can put out? Um, Cheapest fish we have right now in the shop are the Von Rio Tetra. They're $4. We have white clouds that are $4. So yeah. But BBG, what do you think about these ranchos? This week we have them. They're $60. They're pretty chunky. These guys are considered a medium. I mean, if you compare them to my hand, they're about the size of my thumb. That I haven't been able to confirm sex on. Usually, what I do when I get them, I squeeze on their bellies and I see if I can extract sperm or egg. I didn't extract sperm, so I'm about 70% sure that both of them are female. But the only way to really tell is when they get into their breeding stage and the males get those little bumps on their face, almost like they have acne. Only the males get the breeding rash, and they chase around the females relentlessly. And the fact that I haven't seen these two chase each other makes me feel like they're both female. Because usually the males are always rubbing up on the females. They're always trying to stimulate them. But yeah, tell me what you think. Because we got them. They're cute. They eat a lot. They poop a lot. But they're living their best life. Right? That's my boy. Or that's my girl. That's somebody. Yeah, I would always move the goldfish up to bigger tanks. I mean, they do get very big. They're big poopers. Yeah, that's the problem with them. Yeah, once the males sense those females, they don't leave them alone. It's just constant harassment. But yeah, that's like I said, I'm 60%, 70% sure they're females because when I tried to sex them, I didn't see sperm. Usually, I could squeeze sperm out of a young goldfish, no problem. But yeah, this one was a little difficult. So yeah, leads me to believe they're female. Yeah, if you can find that out, yeah, it'll be perfect. All right, is there anything else anybody else wants to see? We're starting to get closer to 10 o'clock. That starts to become the end of the stream. So at this time, I like to kind of go around the shop and kind of show some stuff that might have been missed, like these longfin plecos over here, chocolate longfins. We do have a bunch of albino cories in this week. They're $8 each. These guys were locally bred. These guys are as tough as nails. No, you do not. Um, they will do fine by themselves. See, I have this Da Vinci Gladiator, and you see, he doesn't like his roommate. That Goby snuck over here, and he's been chasing that Goby. Not a fan of roommates, so I'll probably move him after the stream. Over here, we have some. That's a Bullet Hole Fury. That one's a Wyoming White. These guys are $80 this week. There's also the fattest neon goby I've ever seen in my life. That's probably a big gravid female. And then down here we have our assorted clowns, and they're all $25 each. So we have mocha and we have orange. But no, they'll be fine in the tank all by themselves. I have a Clarky. There's the Clarky. Clarky that lives by itself over here. He's happy. He's a happy girl. uh, we can get them. I mean, we can order anything, whatever you can imagine. We can get through our vendors. I just don't have them right now. And this section is going to get revamped, and it's going to be a three tier salt system. I've been putting off these projects because they cost so much money. Oh, and everyone who placed an order, you guys are going to get a random sticker. This is my favorite one though. It's my pufferfish with the inhaler. And then we have the yeah, you're getting the catfish. You're definitely getting the catfish. But we have the possum wrasse. This is the one that Dee Dee's getting. She's getting her little catfish. Yeah. And then there's this one. This one's called They Gave Me the Hook. And then we have our goldfish with the gold chain. So yeah, we'll pick a random sticker. We'll put it in your packages, and it's going to be really nice. It's a nice thank you for placing orders, and eventually this is going to go on more merch. So we're going to get shirts, hats, and all that stuff. Can you get 2 orders of Daphnia? Yes, you can. I can ring you up for it right now. Don't have the Daphnia with me, but I'm going to take a picture of this bottle. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to retake. Take a picture of the logo. Cool. Daphnia Magna, 2 pack. So that's going to be 600 Daphnia in total. $30 with the shipping. Pin to the board. Any blue avatars? Thank you for your purchase. We'll get that packed up for you tomorrow. Get shipped out. The only blue avatar I have is this female, and she looks really good. Oh, there she is. But yeah, she's one of my female selects. She's going to be $20 today. But next time I order betas, we're going to try to get more plackets. I have a lot of Dumbos. It was something I was trying to avoid, but I didn't do my inventory right, so I got a bunch of Dumbos. But yeah, beautiful avatar, female. Okay. The only other one I have a blue alien male over here. No pencil fish this week. But yeah, I have a blue alien male. He is very feisty. And I have one more blue alien over here. I'm starting to believe it's a female. There it is in the back. But I got to talk to my breeder because I don't know if they can breed because they're a hybrid. But no cattail crafters. No pencil fish, but send me a DM. If they're on the list next week, I can bring them in. I can bring in any fish that you guys ask for. If the vendors have it, I can bring it in. But yeah, this week we do have a ton of baddest. I believe I have over 25 baddest. They were something really popular that people were asking for, so we brought them in. We also have the Odessa barbs. These guys are very young, but if you want to look up an attractive fish, look up Odessa barbs. Can you pin two clown killies? Yes, we can. And I'll show you them up here. But they're small, but they're right there. Yeah, and there's the second one. Okay. We're going to pin the clown killies right now. So add, capture, clown killie. They're $9 each, so $18 for the pair. Quantity one, shipping, pin. It's on the board. So Cattail Crafter, they are your clown killies. Thank you so much. Oh, and you bought the Daphne Magna too? So yeah, it should knock off that second shipping. You shouldn't have to pay that. If not, I'll adjust it on the invoice. Um, Got to get my marker to work. What? There it is. Come on. Salt. All right. Any more last minute orders that people want to take a look at? Because yeah, we have opaline gouramis. There's a couple Asian rummy nose over here. There's a few chili rasa boars available. We're selling 10 tomorrow. We still have the green kobutai. We still got our baby discus. Do I have any long fin balloon mollies? You might be in luck. These are the balloon mollies I have this week. And they are $7 this week. So these guys have been breeding like crazy. They've been having a ton of babies. One thing I noticed is that they don't eat their babies because they are very lazy. See, there's a couple babies down there. But yeah, they're so weird and so funny that yeah, they just don't chase their babies around. I don't think they can, so their babies just run laps around them. But yeah, those are the only longfin mollies I have this week. I mean, not I mean balloon belly mollies. I do have some liar tail gold dust mollies, but they're in my breeding tub in front of the shop. But there are a few of their babies right there. But the males have those really long fins. If that's something you're interested in, send me a DM and I can send you a picture in the morning. But if not, we'll hang out for a couple more minutes. I'll give anyone a chance. If they want to check out, hey, want to check out any of the fish? There's that other alien. Any jade or no? We don't have any. I am down to my last few mystery snails. I think there's a few chestnuts. But I have to order more. We usually get about 25 to 50 mystery snails a week, but they go very fast. It's one of those things I didn't realize that were so popular. But I can bring more in next week. But yeah, Cattail Crafter, if you want to send me a DM, I can talk to you more about that later. I might be able to find more locally. Um, but yeah, just send me a DM. Do I sell adult brine shrimp? We don't. We sell the Daphnia. I sell Mona. Mona are Daphnia's smaller cousin, and we sell blackworms. But right now, we're not doing brine shrimp because they require so much more attention. And as big as the shop is right now, it's hard to dedicate that time to different things. Eat that bug. But yeah, if you want to follow up with me tomorrow, just send me a DM. That's a weird bug. All right, guys. If no one else wants to look at any more fish, thank you for stopping by. You make these nights amazing. Whenever I get a chance to do these coupons, even if it's 10% or 20%, I love to put them on because it helps. This hobby costs so much already, so even if you're saving 20% on these orders, I know that means the world to some people. But yes, my name is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. You can follow us on all social media. You can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You can go to our website, Creekwood Aquatics. You can learn more about us. You can see more about our mission. Um, we do our weekly live streams, so we're going to do streams every Friday, Saturday. I did one today. I'm taking Monday off, but we'll be back to our normal schedule. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who's placed their order today. I'm going to send you some fun stickers. Again, any questions, send me a message. Nelson with Creekwood Aquatics. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.